Home Show.
Gary from Pecan Grove has a question about electrical exasperation.
Well, he's shopping for rates on powertochoose.org, and that can be a little exasperating. Gary writes, I see the big highlighted rate on that page, and it's called the average price per kilowatt hour. However, I also see base charge, energy charge, usage credit, TDU, delivery charge, energy charge, fixed base energy, blah, blah, blah. It's just all these different numbers they put up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like buying a car.
Right,
you
exactly.
Get undercoating too.
Do I need to account for all the those charges, particularly the base and energy charge, when comparing electricity costs, or are they included in that average kilowatt hour thing? I expect the delivery charge, he says, is the same between all of them.
All these charges are the same between all of them. And if you really want to know, because of the way they write it, you can always call them. There's a phone number and say, hey, what are these charges? And I'd like to know. You know, that's how you're going to get the answer. But cheapest is bestest. I can tell you that right now. I was with a energy company for a year and a half, and they went belly up. They switched over and became another energy company and actually went cheaper. I just got the bill. It was $49 for my house. It was ridiculous.
You know, we're going to get letters now. People are going to say, what company is that, Tom?
It doesn't matter. It's your neighborhood. When you look at Power to Choose, you're going to put your zip code in, and pow, that's the magic thing right there. What do they have to offer you in your neighborhood?
And on
so
any given day,
cheapest.
but I mean, these rates change day to day, sometimes within the day.
Hour to hour sometimes. Right. They buy lots. I hate to use the word lots, but they buy electricity.
Yeah.
And then
Let's
they
just say buy the lot. Sure.
Yeah, they create. It's like pork rinds. You know, you buy so many pork rinds or orange juice. You can see these in movies and stuff all the time. It's like, I don't know.
Talk to Mr. Banks. Talk to Mr. Banks on the train, you know, with the monkey and all. So, no, it's trading places.
It has a lot to do with you just staying on top of it.
Right.
You'll find something cheap. You'll be fine. I know you, Charlie, went through it several years ago, and now
I've been through it several times since then. I'll tell you the thing I've learned about it, Tom, is you have to be careful to look at, you know, the big number, but then look at the two numbers right underneath them that show that when you're below so many kilowatts and above so many, because sometimes the cheapest number in the middle isn't the best deal, because you'll see that as soon as you cross a line, it becomes more expensive. So you have to look at those numbers, I think, Tom, and keep them in balance. At least that's what I've done.
And you're right. You got 500 kilowatts a month, 1,000 kilowatt hours a month. Then it goes to 2,000 kilowatt hours a month, and then they'll charge you per kilowatt above that. So, but it's still the cheapest is the cheapest. Yeah. I have gone through that so many times. The cheapest is the cheapest. It's just the way it is.
Well, so you got to look at your electric bill and see how many kilowatts you're using, and make sure you're buying inside that range.
I had someone call on the show, Charlie, once, that his bill went down if he used more electricity and got over the 1,000 kilowatt hours a month. And he called me and laughed and said him and his wife keep the house at 65 degrees at night just so they can get past that point. I thought that was hilarious, but it actually saved money.
Hey, do you have a question? We can plug you into some good information. Go to visit HomeShowRadio.com and click on the Ask Tom form. Fill it out, send it in. We'll do a video like this, and we post them every day on our website, on our YouTube channel, and our Facebook page. Appreciate it if you'd go ahead and follow us there on Facebook.